Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, osia dem yopo.
You are most welcome to PENDREAM TV, the only channel that brings you the best and latest updates in politics. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for more updates, like and also share to other members to watch as well. You can also leave a comment after watching or send us a voice note on our WhatsApp number, which is showing on your screen as well. Thank you.
Parliament for Tamale South, Haruna Idisu has filed a petition in Parliament to get 4 seats declared vacant. The seats include the Memphis Central constituency, the Aguna West constituency, the Fomina, and then the Suhum constituencies. If these seats are declared vacant, it means his party, the NDC, will become the majority in Parliament, which has led to opposition by the New Patriotic Party MPs led by their leader, Afengo Markins, who has sued the Speaker of Parliament to stop the process. The Speaker of Parliament is set to decide on this issue today at Parliament. We are here at the University of Ghana to speak to students and staff on the issue whether they think the Speaker should go ahead to declare these seats vacant.
I think it's not right to declare those seats vacant, because if those MPs have decided to go as independent candidates, there are still MPs in the name of those political parties, in MPP's name and in NDC's name. So I think it is after when they've decided, when the elections have come on and then they've now declared themselves as independent candidates, that is when maybe any decision can be taken. Because even if they declare the seat vacant, Parliament cannot take any major decision, because you know the processes in Parliament are so long and it's just some few months to elections, so it wouldn't even be necessary for them to declare it vacant here. So that's my view on that.
But the declaration will affect the numbers in Parliament, and it will give the NDC MPs the majority, so they can take decisions for these 2 months, and it's very critical. They have to pass some legislations and stuff like that. So, and they've been a precedent before. We've seen a seat declared vacant in 2020 under the same circumstances. So people are saying that it should be done. So you don't agree with that?
No, I don't agree with that. It's because maybe Haruna Idisu wants things to go in their favor. That's why he is standing, he is opting in for those seats to be declared vacant. But it's true, they will have the majority in Parliament. But as I already said, the processes involving in passing legislation is so long, you would have to go through a whole lot of process. And it's just few months to election, so it will be more chaotic. You get it here. So I don't agree with them at all.
So in a nutshell, you are saying it won't benefit the nation?
No, it won't benefit. Already, a lot of things are happening. So if they add this, it's not going to benefit the nation in any way.
It's obvious. I mean, you do what you want to get most of the seats in Parliament. So it's a strategic move by Haruna Idisu, because I'm sure if the line wasn't that big between majority and minority, I'm not sure he would put that much pressure on it. So it's a fight for power. It's a simple tactic. I mean, but then he's not wrong too. The law states that if you are going independent, you have to vacate your seat, because then you came on the ticket of the party. So yeah, I don't blame him. He's doing what he can to fight for his party.
Some are saying that given the 2 months to the election is not needed. They should wait for everything should be over. And then the MPs themselves have not said they are declaring their seat vacant. What do you say about that?
Have the MPs stated that they are going?
No. The issue is that once you've declared that you are cross-carpeting, either you are for the MPP and then you are going independent, the Constitution says that you should vacate your seat. So it's either you declare, and then the issue has to do with whether the Speaker is the one to declare the seat vacant or the court, but you yourself can declare your seat vacant. Yeah. So some are saying that once they haven't done that, the issue should be left to lie, because we have 2 months to the election. What do you say about that?
A lot can happen in 2 months. I mean, yeah. I mean, it takes a day just to vote, right? To change the whole power system in the country. So 2 months is a lot of time. You can change a lot in 2 months. Development can go on in 2 months. A lot of things can happen. So it's as I said, it's the politicians fighting over power. The more seats, the more power. So you do what you can to get the best for yourself and for your party. So I wouldn't blame them that much. If you were in this position, everyone would have done the same. You get it? So it's a tug of war.
So I hope you've heard of the issues in Parliament now. The MPP and this is struggling to get the majority over some seats being declared vacant.
Yeah, I have heard about it.
So what's your view?
Well, I think precedent should work because, from my best of knowledge, it has happened before. I think the last parliamentary sitting happened somehow like that. And then if they are going on on the ticket of independence, I think if they came on party colours and then they are going independent, well, their seats should be vacant so that if any other person can occupy it, he can occupy it. But I think the political parties also have a role to play in it. I mean, they can, I don't know if it's possible, but then they can send a letter to the Speaker of Parliament to declare those people not part of their party again. If it's possible, I think that's the right way they can go about it so it won't look messy.
The letter, the petition has been sent already to the Speaker. He acknowledged it during sittings in Parliament, I think, yesterday. But the majority leader now, Afenyo Martins, has sued the Speaker to prevent him from going ahead to declare the seats in question vacant, the 4 seats in question vacant. What do you think about Afenyo Martins' move?
Well, if that's the best he think could help with the proceedings, I think it's fine, it's okay. And also, this petition we are talking about, I was just talking about maybe if the political parties, they came on the ticket on, they can just write letters, if it's possible, they can write letters to the Speaker of Parliament or the Parliament stating that, okay, these people are not part of our party again. So if anything, they shouldn't identify as our members in Parliament or as part of us in Parliament. So if they can do it that way to make it a bit less messy, I think it would be best. And then considering the time we are in right now, we are in a political season right now, so I don't think this should be any back and forth. It should be smooth as possible.
I was also coming to talk about the timing. The timing, given 2 months to the election, do you think they should still fight to get those MPs vacate their seats?
No, I mean, we are a few months into the elections, so it won't really be a problem if they just finish the term. Let me put it that way. It shouldn't be a problem because, I mean, there's still a lot they can do, but then, I mean, it has been 4 years. If you wanted to implement anything with majority or minority, it should have been done by now. You get it? So this few time left, we just let them cross it and then everything will be fine.
It's quite an interesting brouhaha going on in Parliament because MPP does not want to go to minority, NDC wants to go to majority. Yeah, it's quite an interesting show of political, show of the political arena, yes. So I do think MPP is just fighting against the fact that NDC can come to a majority in Parliament. So that's the whole issue.
But, do you think the Speaker should go ahead to declare the seats vacant?
Well, according to the law, he has to follow the law. So if by Article 97 of your Constitution, it's deemed that if you are to go independent, your seat will be deemed vacant, I think he should go ahead with it. Obviously, to bring out something new that's probably maybe at the end of the December elections, whoever wins would know how to handle things if they come to the point where they have a hanging parliament again. They will know how to handle things better in the future. So
what do you make of the move by the MPP, specifically the majority leader, Afenyo Martins, to stop the Speaker from declaring the seat vacant? He indicated that he has sued the Speaker at the Supreme Court. What do you make of his move?
Well, I think he's just trying to save his party. Yes, it's understandable. I think NDC would have done same if they were in majority and NDC was in minority. So he's just trying to prevent such this, and probably buy time to maybe convince the independent candidates to come back, because I mean they were majority in Parliament. So if that's the case, they have to try their best to get the independent candidates now back into the party. So yes, it's understandable. It's all, and also I think today is when the Speaker would rule on whether to. Yes, so honestly, we are hoping to see how things will go. Maybe the Speaker might not rule, or whatever his ruling may be, we are yet to know. So
you don't have any concerns about the timing, given the 2 months to the December elections?
Well, I think both parties know what they are doing. Yes, for the timing, I just want to see how it play out, because you can't really see. Maybe this might disrupt things in Parliament, or this might prevent the MPP from doing what they would want to do. Maybe it's just a whole political show that probably might not end up doing anything to this year's elections. Maybe it might do something to the elections, but in the end, we'll never know.
For me, I think once a precedent has been set, and I know, to the best of my knowledge, I think they said the Parliament are the laws of their own, the masters of their own laws or something like that. So, and the system is based on precedents. So if the Speaker thinks it's appropriate to go by the same principle that has been set already, you can still go ahead and still do it. And we are all testing the law. We are developing democracy. So we continue to test the law and see what works appropriately as we move on. So in my opinion, the Speaker should use his right judgment in deciding what is right, looking at the situation at hand. And sometimes two other considerations can be given. You can also look at the closeness to the elections, whether that will have any significance on the work of Parliament, because it will not be that long for them to go back to go back on break, so that the parliamentarians can focus on their election campaigns and other stuff. So, in my opinion, the Speaker should use his own judgment, looking at the past precedents, to take a decision on that. But I think it will not be that effective. Even if the NDC should get majority now, it will not be that effective going into the few months to the end of this administration.
I think it's in order, because that is the laws that are there already, and nobody can change it. So if that is the laws that if somebody cross carpet, the Speaker should go and make the seat vacant. It doesn't matter what will happen. I think that is the best thing. I mean, the rule of law must work.
You have no concerns about the timeliness of it, given that we have 2 months to the election?
It doesn't really matter. I don't think that is the case, because they knew that and they've done it. So I mean, I think this is the right time they should do that, because I think they want to contest on somebody are contesting independently, right? So that is the time. So this is the time they should do it. They don't need to wait. So this is the right time. That's the time they did it. They have to do it this time around. They should make them vacant, and whoever will win them will win them. Yeah, that's fine.
Majority of the students and staff at the University of Ghana we spoke to indicated that they want the Speaker to go ahead to declare the 4 seats vacant. They are saying that the Speaker should follow the due process, because this has happened in the past. They are not concerned about the timeliness of the issue, while a few are saying that it's not important because we have 2 months to the election, so the MPs should be allowed to represent their constituents. Reporting for Ghana Web, I'm Ishmael Batoma.
Thank you for staying tuned. PENDREAM TV really appreciate your time. Please, if you have not yet subscribed as a new member, please do so for us. Hit the notification bell for more updates. Like and also share to other members to watch as well. You can also leave a comment after watching. Do leave a comment. Your comments are most important to us. Thank you.
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.